Hello, I am Vaidehi Gupta, rank 219 this year. I have taken ma'am's foundation course on optional political science and international relations in 2019. I was in her class, and I have been fortunate to qualify civil services in my fourth attempt this year. And I have really benefited from her, especially in paper one. Her notes were really good, and I've used them. One thing that I was talking to ma'am about also, and I think is relevant for everyone, is to have a waterfall like approach in answers where you explain your understanding to the examiner. You tell the examiner that, okay, this is how I understand. So it is important to connect every sentence or every paragraph to the other paragraph to establish a flow in your answers. And I have received this book as a gift from ma'am, and I would like to read it also. It is about the elephant moves India's new place in the world. So I will definitely have a read and probably share my review also at some point of time. All the best to everyone who's going to attempt the exam. I would say she's a very good teacher. She is a good, like she explains the concepts really well, and she's just a very good clarity and understanding of the exam. So I think those I think will describe ma'am. My inspiration has been like my driving force, I would say, has been my mother, because she's really helped me in the exam. She understands the exam really well. So it would be my mother. She's been an inspiration for me. Peer group really helps you be consistent. Like if you have a group, a good group of friends who will help you study, you can ask them for your doubts, motivate them when you are low, like when they are low, and then they can motivate you when you are low. So having a peer group is a very good way of studying, but we should not be too informal. Like a sort of a semi-formal peer group should be good for everyone who's preparing. So I had a full-time job, but the good part is that I had to work from home. But however, my job was extremely straining. So it was tough, but I think 8 hours usually in a day you can somehow take out from a 9 hour job. And also on the weekends I used to study, on holidays I used to study. So never waste a day which you get as a holiday or a weekend, when especially when you're working. Apart from that, actually 6 to 8 hours of good study is more than enough for civil services. Test series is a very important aspect of preparation. So in test series one can understand where one is going wrong, especially you get to write for 3 hours. So it is very difficult actually in the exam to consistently write for 3 hours. So test series helps in that maintaining that flow, and then you have to give so many papers consequently. So that ways test series really helps. Apart from that, the feedback which you receive from people who are checking those test series is also helpful, but we should take everything with a pinch of salt. Not that like whatever there is there that they're marking in the test series might not be helpful. So you should take what helps you, leave what doesn't. But most important I would say is self study. Most important I would say is previous years, and again topper copies, very important. I have gotten 262 marks in political science. Considering the downward trend that is seen this year, my marks are fair. So political science is a very important subject, not only for as an optional, but it helps you in ethics, essay, and your GS papers also. The one concept I really benefited from in the class also was how ma'am told us to integrate PSIR with GS or essay or ethics. That I think is something I have learned, and I think I really appreciate that, how you can use PSIR effectively in your other papers also.